Hey guys, I'm trying out a new game, and I just wanted to point out before we get started that in this first episode, the mouse cursor is captured wrong, so sorry about that. It's fixed in the second episode, and that's all. Let's get started now with the actual episode proper. Hello everyone, welcome to a new game on the channel, Octopticom. I don't know a lot about it. I just saw it on Steam. It was on sale as it's the winter sale. Almost everything's on sale now. Not like RimWorld and Factorio, who've decided never to do sales, but most things are on sale. And it's like it's some kind of indie thing, so I don't imagine it'll look very nice, but it's like a light laser directing, not exactly programming, maybe engineering puzzle game, so I thought I'd give it a try. I have literally never seen the screen before. I just checked the sound levels and then started, so you guys are learning with me here. In Octopticom, your goal is to design optical computing devices that read input sequences of colors in the, what is this, like I assume 8 colors? Yeah. Using beams of light, transform them, and then write the new sequence. In this level, your goal is to output the same sequence. Okay. Use mirrors to redirect the beam going through the input component on the board to the output component. Scroll or press Q or E to rotate, right-click to delete. Press I to get the instructions again. Okay. So, what is this object? This is the output, and this is the input? Okay, and what is this? Okay, I can pan by dragging. This is blocks. I don't think I want to block. Is there like a play button? Show me what happens if I do nothing. It goes like that. So this... Wait, what? It just sent a bunch of white light. Why is it... Oh, I see. So we have a source of white light here that's coming in. And this is our input. Like, each pixel we want to draw, this object changes its color absorption properties to match the corresponding pixel we're drawing in the input. Okay. And then what comes out the other side is a light beam of the color that the input has for that tick. So we just need to like... There's really not like a... Oh, I see. Okay, so rotate was Q and E? Okay. I thought they were talking about rotating the view, and I was like, why would I need to do that? But no, okay. So this is a double-sided mirror. This is a regular mirror. Either would be fine for us, I'm sure, and we're just supposed to do this, right? Does space run? Does R run? R runs, okay. So we were given this input, and we successfully drew that output. Okay, simple enough. Now, this is more complicated. And we have filters that only let through certain colors. So... What are we supposed to do? We're supposed to get this input and draw that exact output, I think. So this will... Well, if that were the case, this would succeed, right? We would just do this every time. So there must be something more to it. Oops, what is it? Stop. What did I... Oh, I see. It's not double-sided. That's the mirror side. Got it. So when I do that, it tells me I failed. Why? Instructions? Ah, the goal is to filter out the red color channel. Did I not? How could I know that? So like here's the input and here's the output, and this is my actual output that I produced, so clearly is like not... I don't know what these buttons do. So clearly they don't want us to do this. That's fine, but I didn't see the instructions. Maybe I just skipped right past them, I don't know. But anyway, we want to filter out the red channel, which means we want some cyan that lets through just blue and green, apparently. Isn't that nice? Okay. Yeah, it didn't show me the instructions. That seems really important. Filter out everything but blue. Okay, well, that's easy enough. We'll just let through only cyan and magenta. No, get out of here. Okay, so we get a pretty, like, confusing looking input, but it actually filters to a very nice output. That's kind of cute. Alright, now we have 3 outputs. Ooh, I bet we're supposed to break it up into 3 different color channels. And I have a splitter now, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. So I guess we're gonna want splitters here and here. I don't know which ones these are all supposed to be, so I guess the instructions will tell me. Red to output 1. Excuse me, my throat's a little, not sore, but just, anyway. My voice might sound a bit funny and I might cough a bit, sorry. Red to output 1, green to 2, and blue to 3. Wait, what? To move, rotate, and delete multiple components, hold Control. Okay. So, actually, wait, don't I want something... See, this is a splitter. Like, I can't put anything here, right? Because... Or I can't put a mirror here, a splitter here, but I can put a mirror there. That makes sense. Okay, so we're probably doing like this. And then this one wants just what again? Red? Yeah, red, green, blue. Makes sense, RGB. Okay, so... Oh, and we don't have to use the multicolored filters anymore. We can say just let the red through, just let the green through, just let the blue through. There's not a good way, actually, to like have a splitter here that directs to both of these outputs. Because the color this is splitting would have to be like cyan, and then that would direct the wrong thing here. So I guess the most obvious approach, which I don't love exactly, well, I'll use a double-sided mirror, is something like this. And then... Well... Put some blue there, that seems pretty clear, I think. Although maybe not. Maybe it would go here if I were going to direct it this way. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's not the worst. Is to split it here. Like that. Optimization challenge area 12. Yeah, so they have these challenges here, like use up as little area as possible, or maybe use as few components as possible, I'm not sure. Definitely missing something clever here. Where we could put everything in just this little area. This is 12, right? What does this button do? Oh, it goes back to the menu. Ah! Okay, I don't know where these numbers came from, but alright, that's my save too, I guess. What? I don't know what the time does either. Well, I guess if our goal was to get everything in this little area, but we don't care how many components we use, I could drag some things around maybe like this. Wait. But how do I even get it to 2? This is actually like, I don't know. I don't know how excited I'm going to be about these optimization puzzles in the future, but it certainly is making me think differently about the level, so that's something. So now we might actually like use this rectangle or something, right? As the place where we put all of our parts. But I don't see a way to do that. It's like, okay, I've got... Well, okay, this should be a double-sided mirror, and so then we can reuse it for getting the green up, I guess. And then this can be another splitter. We'll have just the green go like that. Now we've got the green in. Ah, I see. And if this is also a double-sided mirror, we can reuse that for the blue as well. That's the idea. Ah! I see, and it has a nice bleeding symmetry. Right? Cool. Area 64? What counts? Is it this? Can I pick this up? Oh, I can move these around. I see. Oh, well then I don't need all these stupid things. I can just do this. That's much easier. Okay, well I invented something clever according to what I thought the rules were. Area is 24, because it includes this section. So I can do something more like that. This is actually still larger though, right? And then I can't. What I'd like to do is grab this and move it here, pointing downward. Put this here and another mirror going that way. I can't do that, but I can rotate everything else to be sort of as if that had happened. So you guys get out of the way. And I'm gonna put a mirror in like that. And then there? Nice. Solve the optimization puzzle. Okay, that was cute. What am I supposed to do this time? Beams can be combined. We have the opposite of a splitter, or no, we just use a splitter to combine beams, is that right? Yeah, so if you feed two things into a splitter, I assume they combine. So what am I supposed to do? Ah, I have 3 different inputs, and I want 1 output. Okay. So wait, what? I guess I need to split the white beam to get it to go through all 3 of these. So it'll look something like this. Yeah, okay. And then we combine them on the way back through a single splitter. Through 3 splitters into a single output, like so. Cool. Optimization challenge. Area 12 cost 90. Fewer splitters. Oh, I hit next. I want to go back. Do these things... Oh, I see. They have a cost associated with them. Wow. I don't know if I want to work on optimizing that. But let's just consider, what if I did want to? What pieces here are mandatory? I have no idea. I think we clearly need 2 splitters to send, and a mirror, to send the input through all, or the white light through all 3 inputs. And that's what, 54, 68? And what's the challenge goal? 90. So we have 22 to play with. You can't even get another splitter to recombine them. Do you need a splitter? Or can you just point them all at the input? I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it. Let's get out of here. And the goal on this level? Use the type 1 switch. Gosh, I don't remember learning about that in my light classes. To copy cells from input 1 to the output only when the corresponding cell in input 2 has a red channel. Alright, that's getting a little bit more subtle. So what's a switch do? Lets beams pass if there is a beam at its base. Okay. So we'll filter out only red and send that into the base. Fine. So we want a splitter here to go to both inputs. I mean, this is sort of the obvious approach, but maybe there's something better. Right? Maybe there's some way to cram them in a bit more. Oh, whoops, forgot to give you a mirror. Well, now there's almost definitely a better way to fit things in, right? But this works. Yeah. Area 10. 10's a weird number. Its only factors are 2 and 5. So that actually tells us a lot about what the puzzle's supposed to be shaped like. Huh. So the only way... I see. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. Can I delete all this stuff? Yeah. The only way for that, for 10 to be a valid solution would be if you started with a mirror instead of a splitter, and then put a splitter here instead. Now, let's see. No, I want this... Yeah, this should be input 1. Like so. Now input 2 is here. Ooh. Not enough space, huh? If I do it this way. Right, I don't have space for both a red filter and another mirror. Well, wait a minute. Why do I have this mirror here? Why don't I just put the light thing right there? Right? No. I always forget how to rotate things. I have to pick it up. Pick it... What? Pick it up. Now rotate it? And just put that directly there. That hasn't actually saved me anything, though. Like, I don't need a component here, but the size of the grid is still the same. Right? I don't know. Well, whatever. I don't need to do that. Type 2 switch. Only when the corresponding cell in input 2 does not have a green channel. Okay, so this is just the opposite. When there is no beams get to go through. Fine. So we'll start by splitting into the two channels here. And we filter for green. Actually, I could just use a type 1 channel, couldn't I? Or switch. And use a different filter. Filter for cyan or magenta. Yeah, forget the stupid type 2 switch. Why learn new tricks when you can just do the same thing? That's what I always say. This doesn't look very nice. Is that what I was supposed to do? No, there is a difference here because of black. Right. Having red or blue is not the same as not having green because of black and white. Okay. Fine. You got me. So this was the obvious intended solution, of course. Now what? When using switches, you might encounter an infinite loop. The switch stops working and it gets a red exclamation mark. Replace black cells with white ones. One splitter is incorrectly rotated, so you get an infinite loop. Okay. Well. I mean, I guess I'll do what you said and run it. Well, this one's a bit... No. Oh, it's getting input from both sides? Why would it want that? Okay. How do I... How do I make changes? I can't pick anything up. And I can't rotate things. I assume this is something to stop me from just like writing a better solution to the puzzle, but I don't understand how I'm supposed to... Alright, well, here's a funny little thing for you. I remember when I was looking at the Steam reviews for this game, someone was like, hey, level 8 is weird. And they like wrote a review that was like, level 8 is weird. And I did not really think that was a very helpful review, but here I am on level 8, and I want to know what they had to say about level 8. You're free to add new components to solve the puzzle. Yeah, the components are fixed. Okay, so this is a very unhelpful description because it suggests that I'm supposed to like fix the pieces that exist, and that's made illegal, but it doesn't tell me. What I'm intended to do is add more pieces. Okay. What are these? Okay. I have mirrors that only reflect certain colors, apparently. Alright, so what is this supposed to do here? replace black with white. So what does this do? This makes things go. This makes things go slower. Okay. But it's still like I can't really. I don't know. Everything still happens all at once, so I'm not sure what the point of this is. So, all right, fine. The problem is. Send some white in here. What are we trying to do? This. I mean, I guess the point is this is just supposed to right here, yeah? If so, beam 2 is if there's no beam, then the beam passes. I see. So, the idea was to send white through the input and then, like, send this to the output. But if this color is white, then we would write into here and say, no, let this white beam go through. Wait, isn't that the opposite? It's supposed to do what now? Replace black with white, I see. So if there's no input at all, then we won't push a beam into here. In which case, the white will carry through, and we just need to combine them here? So obviously this is backwards, which is like fine. I mean, I can fix that. In a relatively unimaginative way. But I don't think this will be done yet, because there's obviously nothing that can ever point us towards the output, right? But let's just see what happens here. When we get to something white, or black. Yeah, now we send some white up here. So the normal color comes out here, and the white color comes out here. We don't need to combine them. We can just arrow both of them into the output, right? And like, let's stop messing with time like this. Yeah. So I spent $5 more than needed? That's interesting. How could I even manage that? Huh, I don't know. Alright, I finished the first row of puzzles. So I guess that makes this a reasonable time for a break. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.